Hello, men. Hello, Mgtows. How are you all today? I wanted to talk a little bit about the man cave, or housing in general. I've always said in my life, I really don't need a house with 3 rooms, a living room, a kitchen, a den, and all of that. What I really need is a garage with a bed. This is a nest. It's not a house. It's not made for a man. What I need is a garage with a bed, like I said. We look upon this world and we look over all the houses that you see, and we see a lot of nests, like the brush turkey. They're a nest for a family and a wife, and we wonder why we lose the house when it's our time to leave, when divorce comes. The world as it is has a lot of houses that aren't set up for men. The kind of house that I need is this. If I set up a house like this, they will tell me by law I am not zoned for the house like this. They will tell me that's a business. I say, no, I'm a man. That's what I do. I have a man cave. This is my man cave as a man. It's not a business. It's my house. It's not a nest. It's a single male house where I do business as a man. They will tell me, no, it is a business. It is zoned differently. You will pay higher taxes if you have a garage with a bed. Most places you can't even move into if you have a garage with a bed where you do business. And we think about business in the United States. Donald Trump said in his last forum with Hillary Clinton, he said he was going to fix America. How would you fix America? By bringing houses that are nests or man caves that are businesses, and let people be free. What I need is a garage with a bed, but they tell me I cannot put that here. They zone me differently. Think about it, men. Think about the barriers, the unfair barriers to men. I have a garage with a bed. What's the difference? It is my house. It's where I do my work at, my man work. But they'll say, no, Joe. That's zoned differently. You can't have it here. You must pay extra taxes as a man. It's an unfair barrier to the male gender. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. The unfair barrier to the male gender, because I want to have a house, a garage, with a bed, with a small room attached where I can cook my dinners and sleep and be comfortable and watch my sports games. And when I want to, when I really want to, I can go out and I can build something. I can do those men things that need to be done. I can add to my community. People will have a place to come and say, Joe, can you do this for me? Can you weld this? Can you put this together? Can you work on my car? Can we make candy? Can we do this? There's a million things you can do in a garage with a bed. There's only a few things you can do in the traditional mating society that we live in, that have built a zillion houses that resemble nests. It's a barrier. It's another one of those unfair barriers that we never talk about and we take for granted as men. We've given a little. We make things comfortable for our wives and our children and our families and our traditional mating, for our churches, for to have communities. But what we give up is the man cave, a place where men work, a place where men create things. So what gets taken from you, men? What gets taken from you because you involve yourself in the traditional? What gets taken from your soul? There's a little poem I'd like to read. It's called The Man Cave. He built a wing on a house that they thought bought together because he needs space, but he has no way to get away. Now that she and the kids are permanent fixtures, now that the job and the house and the payment and the taxes and the diapers and the sleepless nights and the overwhelming stress of life that he settles for, have filled his world, he stuffs his wing with creature comforts, the things that she deems childish or she simply has no interest in. She got everything from the special refrigerator for his favorite brew to the big screen TV for his Xbox. He's fully equipped and has his friends over for the big game. He leaves the kids and the wife in the house and they flood in the man cave for a itty bitty piece of happiness, and they have forgotten to turn off their cell phones. Each of them could spend as long as they wanted there. No big boy who still had a crumb of individuality. But alas, he begins to come in. Each domesticated man is picked off, one by one. The misery of middle-aged and married with kids hit him like a brass knuckles fist in the face. He played his role, propagated the species. He will live out the rest of his days pretending he knows what it feels like to be free. That was a little poem by Andrew Delaproche. It was called The Man Cave. It was more of a reading. It wasn't a very good little poem, but I think you get the message. Men, do you want a man cave or do you want a nest? When you're going on through this world, what is society telling you? Look around your neighborhood. Are they garages with rooms, or are they houses that are nests? Thanks a lot, Monkgtows, and you all have a great day.